In our last video, we have studied the uncontrolled growth of cells is the cause of cancer or tumor formation. Now, the important question is what actually causes the cancer? Actually, cancer develops when the DNA inside our normal cells get damaged. These DNA changes are called as mutations. Further, these mutations leads to the cancer. In this video, we are going to explore these all causes of cancer. Welcome to SK Biology. As I said in the start, cancer develops due to genetic alterations, that is, mutations in DNA. All these cancer causing agents are broadly divided into three. First one is physical carcinogen, where physical agents are responsible for cause of cancer. Second one is chemical carcinogen. It belongs chemicals which can have ability to cause cancer. And third one is biological carcinogen. In this category, some oncogenic viruses are responsible for cancer development. Let us start discussing physical carcinogen. First important physical carcinogen is X-rays. These are high energy ionizing radiations used in medical imaging. But excessive or repeated exposure can cause DNA damage, which increases risk of cancer. Now the question is how X-rays can cause cancer. Firstly, X-rays are form of high energy ionizing radiation. I repeat, X-rays are form of high energy ionizing radiations. They cause DNA damage, which leads to breakage of DNA strand, which then leads to mutation of that part of DNA. This will lead development of cancer. Mainly, X-rays are involved in development of leukemia and thyroid cancer. Important neat point is X-rays are ionizing radiations that can induce mutations in DNA and act as physical carcinogen. The X-ray causes leukemia, that is blood cancer, and thyroid cancer. Now coming to the second physical carcinogen, that is gamma rays. These are highly penetrating ionizing radiations. These gamma rays are highly energetic ionizing radiations released from radioactive substances. They penetrate deep into the body tissue and can cause severe DNA damage, which leads to cancer. Here in this image, we can see that gamma rays can pass through paper, aluminium, lead, as well as concrete or heavy shields. That's why we call them as they are highly penetrating ionizing radiations. This second image represents how gamma rays causes cancer. When gamma rays reaches to DNA, it breaks double-stranded DNA, and inaccurate repair leads to accumulation of lot of mutations in DNA, which then responsible for cell proliferation or uncontrolled growth, that is cancer. Neat point, gamma rays are stronger and more penetrating physical carcinogen than X-rays. Now, third physical carcinogen, which is ultraviolet radiation, also called as UV radiation. These are major cause of skin cancer. These are non-ionizing radiations present in sunlight. Prolonged exposure to these radiation damages DNA in skin cells and can lead to skin cancer, especially melanoma. In this image, we can see that UV radiations from sun directly can penetrate epidermis, dermis, and basal layer of skin. When these UV radiations reaches to the DNA of skin cells, they cause DNA damage by forming thymine dimer, which leads to inaccurate or no repair of DNA. And accumulation of these mutations leads to melanoma or skin cancer. Neat point, UV radiation is the major cause of skin cancer. This is all about three important physical carcinogens.